Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 2016 season is on the air. Today's date is April 21st, 2016. We are at the very beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards for a game between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. The Jays come into this game a record of 6-10. The Orioles are 8-5, playing some pretty good baseball out of the chute. Blue Jays 4 games under 500, but still, of course, we're only in April. Hopefully we have a good matchup tonight here at Camden Yards, a gorgeous baseball stadium. One of the older, newer parks, I should say, because back in the 90s when they started building a whole bunch of new baseball stadiums, Camden Yards I believe was the second one built. Was new. It was New Comiskey Park, I think, was first to be built in the 90s, and then I think Camden Yards followed suit. So that is what we have tonight. Midlife crisis, Clee baseball fan, and Jeremy Brooks join us here at Camden Yards. The Orioles historically won this game 3-2. They had 10 hits. The Blue Jays had 4 hits. No teams had any errors in this game. But we'll see what Inside Pitch has to say tonight in a nice matchup here in the American League East. So B-More and the Jays should be an interesting matchup here early on in April. So without further ado, why get to it? I do have some thunder outside my window, so hopefully we don't lose any internet or anything like that. I would like to let you know it is not just hot outside down here in Florida. It is freaking hot outside. But, of course, right now it's pretty much hot everywhere. This is going to be a very long, hot summer. Let's get started. Starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles tonight is Chris Tillman. Great year. 16 wins, 6 losses, a 3.77 ERA, 140 strikeouts, and 65 walks in 2016. Steeler fan now joins us here at Camden Yards. Pretty much a hitter's park. 219 home runs were hit there. Camden Yards, before they raised the fences last year, Camden Yards was pretty much a launching pad. But it's calmed down a little bit since then. Hence, I think one of the reasons why the Orioles are now playing better baseball. But who knows? But 2016, 219 homers. But Tillman gets the start here for the O's. Let's get to it. Let's see what the Blue Jays got to say. Leading off for the Blue Jays will be left fielder Michael Saunders. 253 average, 24 homers, 57 RBIs in 2016. We're using orange, white, and black dice. Third straight day we're using those colors. The Orioles are the home team. Tillman will get set and ready to pitch. Tillman, 1-1, wild pitch, ball 1. 4-6, strikeout 1, and he'll get Saunders. Struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Tillman. Camden Yards, no adjustments to strikeouts or homers, but +1 to walks. And that is 1 out. Brian B. and DB join us here at Camden Yards. How many different parks have I visited? You saw 8 current and 3 more no longer exist. I've seen quite a bit of them there, Brian B. Next batter is the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Had a very good year in 2016. A 284 average, 37 homers, 99 RBIs. Josh bat flips Donaldson. Tillman, 1-5 against the righty. It's blank. Donaldson, 1-1. It's a fly to left. Getting over there will be Ricard, and he will make the play 2 down. Next up will be the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 234 average, 22 homers, 69 RBIs for the Jays in 16. Tillman, a 4-1 strikeout, 18 is high. Bautista, 1-5. That's a fly ball to left. Ricard will go ahead and get that as well. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Tillman. No score going in the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays tonight is Marco Estrada. 9 wins, 9 losses, a 3.48 ERA, 165 strikeouts, and 64 walks in 2016. Let's see what B. Moore has to say tonight. Leading off for B. Moore is Joey Ricard. He is in left field for this game. 268 average, 5 homers, 19 RBIs. Estrada will go ahead and pitch. Estrada, 4-6. That's an automatic out, and it will be a fly ball to center, and it's going to be Kevin Pillar making the catch. 1 out. And here comes the third baseman, Manny Machado, one of the best players in the game right now. 294 average, 37 homers, 96 RBIs. And as far as I'm concerned, I think he wishes he stayed in B. Moore. Estrada will go ahead and pitch. Estrada, 5-2, strikeout 11. That is high. Machado, a 5-2. That's a fly ball to right field. Batista will get to it. 2 down. And now we'll see the center fielder, Adam Pac-Man Jones. 265 average, 29 homers, 83 RBIs in 16. Estrada will make the pitch. Estrada, 4-5, strikeout 9. That just missed. Pac-Man goes waka, 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 4-5, but that's just going to be a fly ball to left. And it's going to be Saunders getting to that. And he'll put it away. 1, 2, 3 go the O's. No score after 1. Top of the second coming up. Leading off will be the Toronto designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. 263 average, 42 bombs, 127 RBIs. Encarnacion had a career year in homers for the Blue Jays in 16. Tillman with the pitch, 5-4. That's a range play. Encarnacion, 3-3, and that is a ground ball to short. Hit to J.J. Hardy. His range is a 4. That's a 2. He'll get it, and he'll toss it over for out number 1. Remember, these two teams would play each other in the American League wildcard game with the Blue Jays knocking out the O's. Here comes the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. 254 average, 24 homers, 79 RBIs. Tulowitzki, pretty solid player so far in his career. Tillman with the pitch, 5-5, strikeout 5. He'll get him. That'll be strikeout number 2 for Tillman. Two outs. And now we'll see the catcher, Russell Martin. 231 average, 20 homers, 74 RBIs. Logan Webb, complete game shutout today. Rare. Yeah, that would be rare. Tillman, 6-5, wild pitch, ball 1. Tillman will do it again. 1-3, strikeout 16. That misses. Martin, 1-1, base hit. Martin will get a single into center. First hit of the game for him. And now the first baseman, Justin Smoke. 217 average, 14 homers, 34 RBIs. Martin had 2 stolen bases, and he's staying put. Tillman will go ahead and deal. Tillman, 2-5, strikeout 15. He got him swinging a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Tillman. No runs and a hit for the Jays. Will go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Orioles will be the first baseman, Chris Davis. Why is this guy an enigma in baseball history? Chris Davis, the man was blasting home runs everywhere, and then suddenly he forgot how to hit completely. In 2016, though, a 221 batting average, but he did have 38 homers and 84 RBIs. Is Baltimore still paying him? We go to the bottom of the second. Estrada will pitch to Davis. Estrada, 5-2, strikeout 15. He'll get him. And that is the first strikeout for Estrada. 1 down. Chris Davis, what an enigma. I don't get him. I don't get his career so far. And I don't get this guy's either. Next up is the Baltimore designated hitter, Mark Trumbo. 256 average. He had 47 bombs that year, 108 RBIs in 16. Estrada will go ahead and pitch. 1-2. Home run result against a righty. Trumbo needs a 19. That's a 16, and that is gone. Kaboom! High, deep, and gone over the center field wall. Home run for Trumbo. Big blast from Mark Trumbo. He'll go ahead and put the Orioles ahead 1-0. As Estrada went ahead and pitched him a genuine grapefruit, and Trumbo turned that into fruit salad. And that one was clearly out of here. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, 243 average, 17 homers, 66 RBIs. 1-0 in favor of the O's. Estrada, a 1-5 error on a grounder. Wieters, 4-6, and that is a ground ball to short. Hit to Tulowitzki. His error rating is a 4. That's an 18. He'll collect it, toss it over, 2 down. And now the shortstop, J.J. Hardy, 269 average, 9 homers, 48 RBIs in 16. Estrada will the pitch. 5-2, strikeout 18, that is high. Hardy, 2-6, that's a base hit. He'll slap it into left. Second hit of the inning for the Orioles. And Hardy is safe at first on a single. Next up is the second baseman, Jonathan Scope, 267 average, 25 homers, 82 RBIs. Hardy is on at first base. He had no stolen bases. I doubt he's doing anything, and he won't. Estrada will go ahead and make the pitch. Estrada, 4-3. Pitcher result, that 9 is going to be too high. Scope, 6-3, and it's a fly ball to right. Batista will get to that and put it away. 1 run on 2 hits for the O's. It's 1-0 for the O's after 2. And that is going to be for my mom. And she will get that. Ron McGrath, Frank Wainscott, Joel Turney join us here at Camden Yards. As Frank Wainscott says, this game is for the birds. Absolutely. Top of the third inning, leading off for the Jays will be center fielder Kevin Pillar, 266 average, 7 homers, 53 RBIs in 16. Tillman will go ahead and pitch. Tillman, 6-2, strikeout 1, swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Tillman. The Jays will now send up Ryan Goins, 186 average, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. He is at second base for this game. Tillman will go ahead and pitch. Yep, she hung up on you there, Steeler fan. Why are you trying to get with my mom? You do know she's too young for you, right? 6-4, error on a throw. Yes, I did call you old. Goins, 4-4, and that is a ground ball to short, and that is hit to Hardy. His error rating is a 3. That's a 12. He's got it. He'll toss it over. No error, and that is 2 outs. 2 down, and here is Saunders. Saunders 0 for 1. Tillman will go ahead and pitch. Tillman, 3-3, blank. Saunders, 1-5. That's a fly to left. Ricard will get to that one, and he'll wait for it, and he will get it. 1, 2, 3, go the Jays. We go to the bottom of the third. Dave Little joins us here at Camden Yards. Why are you trying to get... If Steeler fan is old, I must be ancient. We go to the bottom of the third inning. You guys, really, you guys. Leading off will be Nolan Reimold. He is in right field for the Orioles tonight. 222 average, 6 homers, 15 RBIs. 1-0 Orioles. Estrada, 5-2, strikeout 13. That's just going to miss. Reimold, 1-5. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 9. And against the righty, that's going to bounce off the wall. And Reimold's going to have himself a leadoff double. So he will hold at second base. And now here's Ricard, and he is 0 for 1. Infield is back. Reimold is got a 1, and he actually gets the steal sign to go to third. Reimold says, are you kidding me? I'm going to stay right here. Estrada will pitch. Estrada, 5-2, strikeout 5. He'll get that one. And that is a K. That is strikeout number 2 for Estrada, 1 down. Here's Machado. Machado is 0 for 1. Reimold on at second. Machado at the plate. Anything on the strat? The answer is no. Estrada, 2-1. And against the righty, that is a blank. Machado, 2-2. And that's a fly ball to left. And Saunders is going to get there for out number 2. Reimold will automatically stay at second base. And that is the second out. 2 away. Here's Pac-Man. Pac-Man is 0 for 1. Reimold on at second. Estrada sets up here. No, Brian B., you do not get to buy cars because it's the Major League Baseball All-Star break, not mine. You cannot buy cars until my All-Star break occurs, and that will be sometime in August, I believe. Reimold on at second base. Strategy, and nothing doing. Estrada, 1-3. Wild pitch. That 20 is too high. That'll be ball 1. Estrada will do it again. 1-6. Range play. Jones, a 6-2. That's a fly ball to center. Going after it is Pilar. He was excellent out there. His range is a 5, and that is a 2. He'll put it away with ease and retire the side. A leadoff double, but that's all the Orioles get. No runs on a hit. 1-0 O's after 3. Yes, you can only buy cars on days off from my network, not the regular network. Remember, yes, I know Major League Baseball just entered the All-Star break, but remember, what is the real Major League Baseball compared to RJL Network? You know RJL Network is so much better than real-life baseball, right? Of course you know that's right. We go to the top of the 4th. Josh Donaldson leads off for the Jays. He's 0 for 1. Tillman goes ahead, sets up here. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Camden Yards. Tillman, 2-2. Home run result against the righty. Donaldson's a 15. That is a 2. And he's going to backflip that one out of here. Kaboom! That ball is high, deep, and gone. Home run, Josh Donaldson. That bat landed somewhere in the dugout in the Baltimore dugout, but Donaldson will go ahead and get a blast. We're tied at 1 here as Donaldson sends that one out. Meatball by Tillman turned into instant lasagna. Real life is rigged more than the ticker due to terrible umpires. Here's Bautista. Bautista's 0 for 1. Now a tie ball game here on the top of the 4th. Tillman, 4-2, walk 2. That's ball 4. He walks Bautista, so he gives up a leadoff homer, and now a walk. That's his first. And now Encarnacion is up next, and he's 0 for 1. David Vega joins us here at Camden Yards. Infield a double play depth. Strategy, nothing on the 14. That's true. Oh, yeah, that's right, Clee baseball fans. Runner on at first. Tillman, 2-5, strikeout 5. Encarnacion goes high, but the ball goes low. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 5 for Tillman. And that is 1 out. They'll go ahead and strike out Encarnacion. Tulowitzki is up next. He's 0 for 1. Bautista had 2 stolen bases, and he's staying put. And is there a hit and run chance? No. Bautista, but Bautista with a stolen base rating of 10, he can stay put. Tillman will go ahead and pitch. Tillman, 5-5, strikeout 4. He got him, swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 6 for Tillman, 2 down. And now Martin got a base hit his first time up. And Bautista stays where he is. Tillman looking in on Martin. Tied at 1 here, top of the 4th. Tillman, 2-2. Home run result against the righty. Martin needs a 10. The 14 is too high. Martin, 1-1, but he does get a base hit to center field. That'll be a single. Batista with 2 outs, base running 4. Single to center, -1, a 1-3. Batista will get the third, and he does. Got enough speed on there, and he'll get to third base. Martin holds it first. And now runners at the corners with 2 outs. And now the batter is Smoke. Smoke is 0 for 1. 2 outs here now, but runners at the corners. Anything on strike? The answer is no. Tillman will pitch. Tillman, 4-1, strikeout, 17. He got him. Called strike 3 on Smoke, and it was right down the pike. Smoke knew it, and that retires the side. 7th strikeout for Tillman, but 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. And we got a tie game here going in the bottom of the 4th. Texag 75 joins us here at Camden Yards. Leading off for the O's will be Chris Crash Davis, and he is 0 for 1. Estrada will go ahead and pitch. Estrada, 1-2. Home run result against the righty. Davis needs an 18. That's a 13, and Crash will crash the boards. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is heading deep down the left field line. It'll stay fair. Home run, Chris Davis. Stadium cheers. Yay! 2-1 Orioles as Crash goes ahead and smacks 1 out. Typical game at Camden Yards, lots of home runs. And now the batter is Trumbo. He's 1 for 1. He hit a bomb his last time up. Now 2-1 O's. Estrada, they'll go ahead and pitch. Estrada, 6-1. That's at the park. Camden Yards, 6-4. Ground ball, second base. That is hit to Goins. He'll take care of it, toss it over for the out. Anytime the ballpark comes into effect at Camden Yards, that is usually a pretty good chance that ball's going to get out of here. Here's Wieters. Wieters is 0 for 1. Estrada, they'll go ahead and pitch. Estrada, 1-4. Error on a throw. Wieters, 6-6. Fly out to center. Won't be an error. Pilar will get to it for out number 2. Here's Hardy. Hardy is 1 for 1. Got a base hit his first time up. 2-1 O's. I have been to Camden Yards, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous ballpark. Estrada, 5-4. Strikeout 14. That is high. Hardy, 3-6. Ground ball to short. Handled easily by Tulowitzki. He'll toss it over and retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit. A solo bomb by Chris Davis. It's 2-1 after 4. Time for a quick drink here. Mountain Dew Code Red. Not too bad. Top of inning number 5. Let's see what we got here. Kevin Pilar leads off for the Jays. He's 0 for 1. 2-1 Orioles. All the scoring done by bombs. Tillman, 5-5. Strikeout, 16 is high. Pilar, 5-2. Grounder right back to the pitcher. Tillman will take care of it. Out's out number 1. Comebacker to Tillman, 1 down. Next up is Goins. Goins is 0 for 1. Tillman looking in, and now he'll pitch. 1-5 against the lefty. Walk plus, but that 19 is too high. Goins, a 5-4, and it's a grounder to second base. Up with it will be Scope. He'll toss it over, 2 down. A walk plus, but the 19 is high. Does not allow a walk. And now the batter is Saunders. He's 0 for 2. Rodolfo Baeza joins us here at Camden Yards. Tillman will go ahead and pitch. Tillman, 4-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Saunders, 5-6. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 17. And against the righty, that's just going to be a fly out to left field. And getting over there will be Ricard. And he'll put it away. And it's a 1-2-3 inning on the Jays. Nothing across. Bottom of the fifth. 3 runs only scored so far, even though they all been home runs, but this is still considered a pitcher's duel. How about that? Jonathan Scope leads off. He's 0 for 1. Estrada, he'll go ahead and pitch. Estrada, 3-6. Home run chance, righty. 1-2. The 10 is high. Scope, 2-1, but he does get a base hit. He'll slap it into right. And Scope has a single. Leadoff base hit for Scope. He'll hold it first. Reimold is up next. He got a double his first time up. Infield double play. Scope had 1 stolen base. And he's staying put. And Reimold will swing away. Estrada looking in. Scope set. And now the pitch. Estrada, 2-5 against the righty. Walk. The 14 is ball 4. He will walk him. Estrada didn't like the call, but that's going to be ball 4. So now the Orioles are in business, runners at first and second with no one out. And that is the first walk issued by Estrada. It will allow Ricard to bat. He's 0 for 2. Strategy roll, anything happening? Nope. Estrada will go ahead and pitch to Ricard. Runners on first and second. Orioles are threatening. Estrada, 1-6, range play. Ricard, 4-2. And that's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Goins. His range is a 4, but a double play depth, it's a 3. And he won't get it. He wouldn't have gotten anyway. That's going to be a base hit past second base. Scope will come around from second. He will score. Reimold, he will hold at second base. And Ricard has an RBI base hit, 3-1 O's. So an RBI single by Ricard scores a run. And now they're going to go talk to Estrada on the mound here and see what they want to do. They're going to say he's fine. He wants to pitch more. Here's Machado. Machado is 0 for 2, but now 3-1 Orioles here in the 5th. Anything on the strat? The 18 says no. Estrada will pitch to Machado, but the Orioles here have a very good chance to blow it open now. Estrada, 4-4, strikeout 5. That's a big one. He got him. And that is a big K on Machado. That is the 3rd strikeout for Estrada, 1 away. Pac-Man is next. He's 0 for 2. Strategy, nothing on the 8. Estrada will go ahead and deal with Jones. Fans here at Camden Yards hoping for a big hit. Estrada, 5-5 against the righty. Home run result against the righty. Jones needs a 13. The 15 is too high. 2-3, and it's a deep fly ball to center field. But Pilar's going to have room. He will make the catch. That is out number 2. Reimold will stay at second base, 2 away, and Jones can't believe he got under it. A bad pitch by Estrada. Jones not happy with that, as he knows he should have sent that one. I mean, they're here in Baltimore, they're here in Camden Yards. He should have sent that one to Nationals Park. But he'll stay. But he'll have to go back to the dugout for an out. Here's Davis though. Davis 1 for 2. Crash has a bomb. Runners at first and second, but now 2 outs. Strategy. Nothing on the 16. Estrada trying to get out of the inning, only giving up the run. Estrada, 6-6, strikeout plus. He got him. That's a big K. Struck him out. 4th strikeout for Estrada. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. But the Orioles now have a 3-1 lead here. After 5. So pretty good matchup here for Sunday night here in 2016. Then to Camden Yards, Coors Field, PNC, Wrigley Field, Astrodome, Arlington Stadium. That's about very unfortunate to not live in MLB City. Yeah, I've been to a number of those too, as a matter of fact. We go to the top of the 6th. Tillman still has some batters left on his card, so he's still going to pitch. Josh Donaldson leads off. He's 1 for 2 with a bomb. Orioles lead 3-1, 6th inning. Tillman, 3-3. That is a blank. Donaldson, 6-4. That's a fly ball hit to left. Ricard will get to it for out number 1. Bautista comes up next, and he's 0 for 1 with a walk. I think PNC Park is such a beautiful stadium. It's got one of the best. It's got one of the best views in baseball. It does. Tillman with the pitch. 6-1. That's at the park. Camden Yards. 4-1. That's a home run to center field against a righty. Bautista needs an 11. That's a 14, and that's just going to be a fly out to center. Getting back for it is Jones, but he is going to have room at the track, and that's out number 2. And Bautista can't believe he didn't send that one out. Bautista thinks he should have had a home run. And now here's Encarnacion, and he's 0 for 2. 2 down now in the top of the 6th. Tillman, 5-4, range play. Encarnacion, 6-5. That's a fly ball to right. Going after it is Reimold. His range is a 3. That's a 1. He'll make the catch and retire the side. Fly out to left, fly out to center, fly out to right. 1, 2, 3. Go the Jays. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning. Estrada, he can pitch 2, 3 more batters, and they're going to let him start the inning, if anything. Mark Trumbo leads off for B-Moore. He is 1 for 2 with a bomb. Estrada, he'll go ahead and pitch. Estrada, 3-2, strikeout 3, and he got him. Strikeout number 5 for Estrada. Next up is Wieters. Wieters 0 for 2. Estrada will go ahead and pitch. Estrada, 6-2. That is a blank. Wieters, 6-2, and that's a ground ball to second base. Up with it will be Goins. He'll take his time, toss it over, 2 down. And now Hardy. Hardy is 1 for 2. He's got a single. Had tickets to Mets game in Flushing, was driving from New Jersey and got lost. How can you get lost going to Flushing from New Jersey? Oh, geez. Texags. Ugh. Estrada, 6-2. That is a blank. Hardy, 2-5. And that's a fly ball to right. Bautista going after it, but he'll get there. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Orioles. Another low-scoring game here for 2016. 3-1 B-Moore after 6. But then again, Texags, how old were you what year was that you were going to the Mets game in Flushing? Do you remember what year that was? Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike joins us here at Camden Yards. 1986 was 31, wound up in downtown Manhattan. You know what? Yeah, I can see why. If it was the 80s, yeah, you could get lost because they didn't. Their signage back in those days wasn't that great. We go to the top of the 7th. Orioles lead 3-1. Tillman can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires, and he is going to pitch. Troy Tulowitzki leads off for the Jays. He's 0 for 2. 3-1-0s. Tillman, he'll go ahead and pitch. 6-6, possible error. Tulowitzki, 2-6, and that's a double smacked into center field. And that's hit to Jones. His error rating is a 1. That's a 12. He'll get it. And he'll hold on to it until Tulowitzki has a leadoff double. So a run at second base. And now the batter is Martin. Infield is still back. Strategy roll still on. Nothing happening. Tulowitzki on at second. Tillman will go ahead and pitch to Martin. Tillman, 2-3. Range play at the park. Camden Yards, 4-3. And that is a ball hit to right field. That is a 10. That is a home run chance. Now, against the righty, Martin is a 10. If it's a 10 or lower, he hits this, it won't be a range play. It's an 11. He does not get the homer. Now, it's a fly ball to right field. Right field is Rimo. His range is a 3. He's going after it, and he will not make the catch. That's going to be an automatic double. A failed range play on a home run chance off the ballpark card is an automatic double. You don't have to roll for single or double. Tulowitzki will come in to score automatically. Martin on at second. It's 3-2. Martin got almost all of it. It was an 11. He needed a 10. And pretty much it hits the top of the wall and bounces away. A run will score. So Martin having a good game now. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. And now the tying run at second base, and here's Smoke. And that's going to be it for Tillman. He is coming out. So Tillman coming out of the game as he is done. 3-2, nobody out, top of the 7th. Switch right, left. I think they're going to go with a lefty here. Let's see, are they going to go with a lefty or a righty? Let's see. I don't think you would bring him in. And Britton's the closer. So in this case, then, I think you're going to be going just for the righties. Coming on to pitch for the Orioles is going to be Brad Brock. 10 wins, 4 losses, 2 saves, a 2.05 ERA. Brad Brock's chocolate is going to go ahead and pitch to Smoke here. Top of the 7th, now 3-2, which is the actual historical score of the game. Infield is back, nobody out. Strategy roll, nothing on the 5. Martin stays put. Brock will go ahead and pitch. Brock, 4-1, range play. Smoke, 6-4, and against the righty, that's going to be a double to center field, but it's a range play for Jones. His range is a 3. That's a 5. He won't get it. That's going to be a double, and this game is tied. Russell Martin will come in to score. Smoke stays and gets to second base. Tie game at 3. 3 straight doubles to start the top of the 7th. Stadium groans. Now the batter is Pilar, and he's 0 for 2. But now a tie ball game, 3-3 here. Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Camden Yards. Strategy roll, nothing on the 11. Smoke will go ahead at second base. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and he goes ahead and hits a double. Brock will go ahead and pitch. Brock, 6-2, strikeout plus. He'll get him on the 8. Struck him out, 1 away. As Brock does get a K right there. Batter now is Goins, and he's 0 for 2. Smoke on at second. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Smoke stays where he is. Brock trying to go ahead, get out of this inning here, as the Blue Jays have put 2 on the board here in the top of the 7th. Brock, 2-6, strikeout plus 16. He got him. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Brock, 2 down. And next batter is Saunders. Brock can pitch to one more batter, Saunders, before he tires. So then he's hoping he can get it done with Saunders here, now tied at 3. Strategy roll again. Nothing on the 5. Brock will go ahead and pitch. Brock, 3-3. Walk 1, ball 4, and now he'll walk Saunders. So Brock walks. And now the batter is Donaldson. Brock is now tired, and they're going to see if he can get one more out. They said, can you get us one more out? So I'm going to try. Donaldson, not as good against righties, and Brock does very well against right-handed pitching, so Brock is going to stay out there and try to go ahead and get the final out of the inning. Tied at 3, 7th inning here. The Blue Jays have come back. Strategy roll, nothing on the 15. Brock looking in on Donaldson, and here comes the deal. Brock, 1-3, pitcher result against a righty. A 1-16's an out. That's an 18. Donaldson gets to swing the bat. 3-3, and it's a fly ball to right field. Reimold's going to get to that one. He will make the catch and retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits, all of them doubles and a walk. And we are tied here, going in the bottom of the 7th. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be tomorrow night, and it will be April 24th. We are going to very beautiful, Great American Ballpark. I know Brian B. will definitely not want to miss tomorrow night, as the Cincinnati Reds are on the board. But they're playing the Cubs. Chicago Cubs against the Cincinnati Reds tomorrow night. Our first look at both teams in the regular season. Jason Hamill will go for the Cubs, and Alfredo Simon will go for the Reds. That will be at the ballpark that is supposed to be Great and American. So we will be there tomorrow night as well, and I still think that's a gorgeous park. Great American Ballpark tomorrow night. The Cubs and the Reds on the network tomorrow night. Should be fun to play. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and let's see. Jonathan Scope is the leadoff batter for Baltimore. Estrada is tired. That will be it for him. Blue Jays are going to go to the bullpen, and I think they're going to bring in a righty here. And coming on to pitch, the bullpen for Toronto is kind of meh. Coming on to pitch for the Blue Jays will be Joe Biagini. I don't know if that's pronounced Biagini or Biagini, something like that. Biagini, I'm not sure. Joe Biagini, 4 wins, 3 losses, save, a 3.06 ERA. And he will come in and pitch for the Blue Jays here. And he can pitch to 5. So someone tell me if I'm saying his name right. So Biagini will pitch to Jonathan Scope, and he's 1 for 2. Bottom of the 7th, tied at 3. Biagini with the pitch. And would help if I put the D20 in the tower. With the pitch, 1-3. Home run chance. Righty, 1-10. The 11 is high. Scope, 3-5. And that's a fly ball to left. Getting over there will be Saunders. And he will make the play, 1 out. 1 down here is Reimold. Reimold is 1 for 1, a double and a walk. Biagini will go ahead and pitch. Biagini, 5-1, strikeout 6. He got him. That's okay. 2 away. 2 quick outs for Biagini. Here is Rickard. Rickard is 1 for 3. Got a single his last time up. Biagini sets up and he will pitch. Biagini, 4-6. Range play. Rickard, 5-5. That's a single to center field, but range play for Pilar. He was excellent. His range is a 5. That's a 3. He'll take a single away from Rickard. That'll be a fly out to center and retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the O's. Tied at 3 here after 7. Biagini. Thank you. Biagini. Okay, so it's Biagini. We go to the top of the 8th. Leading off for the Jays will be Jose Bautista. 3 righties coming up. Brock coming out of the game. Orioles will go to the bullpen. And they are going to go ahead and bring out to pitch Darren O'Day. 3 wins, 1 loss, 3 saves, a 3.77 ERA. Darren O'Day, he was in the league for a long time. 3 wins, 1 loss, 3 saves, a 3.77 ERA for the Orioles in 16. And he can pitch to 4. So Jose Bautista leads off here in the top of the 8th. O'Day will go ahead and pitch. O'Day, 1-5, strikeout plus, that 12 got him. Struck him out, 1 down. Next up is Encarnacion. He's 0 for 3. The Game of the Year candidate. No, actually, this is not the first Game of the Year candidate. That was a couple of days ago, actually. With, shoot, I have to look, but, what was it? Clayton, was it Kershaw? I think Kershaw had, 13 strikeouts or something like that? No, it wasn't Kershaw. It was someone else. O'Day with the pitch. 4-1. Walk plus that 18 will be ball 4, and he walks Encarnacion. So there's a walk, and now the batter is Tulowitzki, and he is 1 for 3. 2008, 2022. Yeah, that's a long time. That's pretty good in today's baseball there, Clee baseball fan. Yeah, it was Kluber. That's right, Kluber. That's pretty good, though. That's a lot of years for today's baseball. Encarnacion on at first. Strategy roll. He had 2 stolen bases. That's a 17, nothing happening. O'Day will go ahead and pitch. O'Day, 2-4, error on a throw. Tulowitzki, 6-6. That's going to be a base hit to center field. That'll be a single. That is hit to center field, and that is Jones. His error rating is a 1. That's a 17. There's not going to be a throwing error, so normal runner advancement. Encarnacion, base runner 1. Single to center field, -1 is a 0, so he's going to hold automatically because Encarnacion is not fast. Runners at first and second, and there is no error. So a base hit for Tulowitzki. And now a chance for Martin. Martin having a good night. He is 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. O'Day will pitch to him. But still 1 out here, top of the 8th, tied at 3. Fans here at Camden Yards hoping for a good pitch. O'Day will go ahead, set it up. Strategy roll. Nothing happening. O'Day will pitch to Martin. Fans on their feet. Here comes the pitch. 4-2. Possible error. Martin. 5-2. And against a righty. That's a ground ball to short. That ball has gone to Hardy. Hardy's error rating is a 3. That's an 11. He will get it. Now let's see if they can get out of the inning. 4-3-4. Second base. Pivot scope +1 is a 5. They got it. They're out of the inning on a double play. Side retired. 6-4-3. No runs, a hit, and a walk. As a nice turn double play by Hardy. As he does not make an error, and he'll go ahead and complete the twin killing. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Manny Machado leads off for the O's. He is 0 for 3. Biagini, he can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. He will pitch to Machado. Bottom of the 8th inning, tied at 3. Blue Jays and O's. Biagini, 2-1. That is a blank. Machado, 6-3. Ground ball to third, handled by Donaldson, and he'll toss it over for the out. One down, here's Pac-Man Jones, and he's 0 for 3. Biagini looking in on Jones. He'll pitch to him as well. Fans here at Camden Yards hoping for a hit. Biagini, 3-5, strikeout 15, that is high. Pac-Man, 1-1, and it's a fly to left. And Saunders will get to it and put it away for out number 2. 2 away, Biagini is tired. They're going to ask him to pitch one more, but he'll have to go up against Crash. Crash is 1 for 3. And he does have but that one is a bomb, as he does have a home run. So Biagini is going to pitch to Davis here. Bottom of the 8th inning, 2 outs. Biagini with the pitch. 2-3, strikeout 3. He got him, struck him out. And that will end the inning. Nothing across for the O's. Tied at 3 after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? First off the top, Justin Smoke leads off, and he is 1 for 3. That'll be it for O'Day. Orioles will go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the O's is going to be Vance Worley. 2 wins, 2 losses, a save, a 3.53 ERA. In 16, Worley will now be the 4th Oriole pitcher. I do kind of follow the 3-batter rule, even though they didn't have it yet in this time, but I kind of follow it. I kind of, it just does, I think. Worley will go ahead and pitch. Worley, 2-5, strikeout 16. He got him. He'll get Smoke. Struck him out, 1 away. Smoke goes down. Here comes Pilar. Pilar is 0 for 3. Worley, they'll go ahead and pitch. Worley, 6-5, wild pitch, ball 1. Worley can actually pitch to 9 batters. They'll do it again. 2-3, range play. Pilar, 5-1, grounded to short. It's hit to Hardy. His range is a 4. That's a 1. Hardy's got it. Tosses it over for out number 2. Nice play by Hardy. Who knows how well this game's going to go. Goins is the next batter. He bats 186. He's at second base. And we are going to take him out. Goins is going to come out of the game. And taking over at second base and for the Blue Jays will be Darwin Barney. 269 average, 4 homers, 19 RBI. So Barney will take over at second. Pretty much the same style player. So Darwin Barney will now enter the game. Ridiculously shameful plug. Yes, you should be ashamed. 1993 Braves and Marlins. Maddox against Huff after the ticker. Absolutely. Check out baseball demos. Worley will go ahead and pitch. Worley, 3-6. That's at the park. Camden Yards, 6-6. That's a single plus to right field. So it's a base hit to right. Raimo going after it. Barney trying to go to second. His base running rating is a 3. Raimo the +1, a 1-4. Barney will get to second, and he does. Single plus to right. Barney will wind up at second base on a pinch hit double. And a chance now for Saunders to try to put the Blue Jays ahead here. So Barney on at second on a double here in the top of the 9th. Saunders is 0 for 3 with a walk. Strategy rolls are still active. That's an 11, nothing happening. Barney will go ahead and set up and ready to go. Worley, he will pitch. Worley, 6-4. Walk plus, that's ball 4 on the 16. So Saunders is walked for the second straight time, and now the very dangerous Josh Donaldson. Donaldson has a bomb in this game. He is 1 for 4. They go talk to Worley on the mound, says, let me pitch to this guy. I can get him out. 2 down here. Here on the top of the ninth, tied at 3. J's and the O's. Bases full of birds. Worley will go ahead, prepare to pitch. Strategy, nothing on the 9. Barney stays at second base. Worley looking in on Donaldson. And here comes the pitch. Worley, 3-6. That's at the park. Camden Yards, 5-3. That ball has hit the left field. That is a 19, and that is going to be too high. It's going to be a fly ball to left. Actually, what is it? I'm sorry, 5-3. It's not a fly to left. It's actually a ground ball to first. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's out anyway. Side retired. No runs, 1 hit. And the Blue Jays strand the go-ahead run on second base. As we will go to the bottom of the 9th inning. I don't know why I'm having a problem seeing a 5 or a 6. And that is not the first time I've had that issue today, so far in this season. That is not the first time. I do wear glasses, people. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning now. And let's see. Mark Trumbo leads off for the Orioles. He's 1 for 3 with a bomb. Blue Jays are going to go to the bullpen. Let's see who they're going to bring out. And they are going to go with... Their bullpen is meh. Coming on to pitch for the Blue Jays, and you know what? No, I was going to bring him in, but you know what? I think in this stage you're trying to get the extras. I think you bring in the closer. You're bringing your best pitcher. Coming on to pitch for the Blue Jays will be Roberto Osuna. 4 wins, 3 losses, 36 saves, a 2.68 ERA. He's their closer, but he's going to try to get this into extras here. He's the best pitcher they have in the bullpen. Trumbo is the batter. He's 1 for 3 with a bomb. Too bad Midre Cummings can't pitch it. Could have Cummings and Goings. Somebody give that man the block dragon. That was just bad. Osuna will go ahead and pitch to Trumbo. Will we have some bottom of the 9th inning magic? Osuna, 3-3, strikeout 2, and he got him. He'll go ahead and get Trumbo. And that is out number 1. 1 out for Wieters. Wieters is 0 for 3. Osuna trying to get this into extra innings. Osuna will pitch. Osuna, 4-5, strikeout 16. That is high. Wieters, 5-3, and a line out right to second base. Barney goes ahead, takes over at second, and that is out number 2. That's right. Barney is at second base as he took over for Goings. So 2 outs now, and here is Hardy. Hardy is 1 for 3 with a single. 2 men away. Fans here at Camden Yards seeing probably free baseball on the horizon. Osuna will go ahead and pitch. Osuna, 3-3, strikeout 5. He got him, and we've got free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. Tied at 3 after 9. We go to the top of the 10th inning, tied at 3. Leading off for the Blue Jays is Jose Bautista. He is 0 for 3. Ghost runners will come into effect if a starting pitcher has to come in to pitch for either team. Ghost runners will then come effect in the next full inning. Not yet right now. Bautista is the batter, and he is 0 for 3 with a walk. Worley will stay out there. He can still pitch to a few batters here. Worley will pitch. Top of the 10th, tied at 3. Worley, 3-2. That's a blank. Bautista, 2-2. Grounder to short, handled by Hardy, and that will be out number 1. 1 down, and here comes Encarnacion. He's 0 for 3 with a walk. Very dangerous hitter. Worley will go ahead and pitch. Worley, 6-3, hit by pitch. The 19 is high. Encarnacion, 1-3. That's a fly to center field. And Pac-Man will get to it. 2 down. And now Tulowitzki. He is 2 for 4, a single and a double. Fans here at Oriole Park hoping for a good pitch. Worley looking pretty good so far. He'll pitch to Troy. Worley, 4-5 against the righty. That's an out. And it'll be a fly ball to left. Ricard will get to it easily. He will put it away. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the 10th. Still tied at 3. Leading off for the Orioles will be Jonathan Scope, and he will bat. He is 1 for 3. Osuna can pitch to one more batter before he tires. They're going to see if they can get another inning out of him. Osuna will go ahead and deal. Osuna, 5-3, wild pitch, ball 1. Osuna, 4-3, and that is not a base hit. He is not tired. After Scope he would have been, but that's not a single. It's a blank. Scope, 2-6. It's a ground ball hit to third, handled by Donaldson, and that is out number 1. Now Osuna is tired. They're going to keep him out there for the inning. And here is Reimold, and he is 1 for 2, a double and a walk. Osuna will go ahead and pitch. Osuna, 3-3. Now he'll be taken out. That is a walk chance, but that 20 is high. Reimold, 3-2. It's a fly ball to center, and getting over there is Pilar. He'll make the catch for out number 2. But that was a walk chance now since that was a fatigue result, and that will be it for Osuna, and the Jays have to go to the bullpen. And that kind of stinks because now you got to bring in a pitcher to get one batter here. Ricard is the next batter, and that's right, 3 rights coming up. And coming on to pitch for the Jays is going to be Jesse Chavez. 2 wins, 2 losses, no saves, a 4.43 ERA. Still got plenty of relievers out there yet. Don't see ghost runners yet on the horizon. Chavez will pitch to Ricard. He can pitch to 5. Chavez will go ahead and deal. Chavez, 4-5, range play. Ricard, 1-1, pop fly ball to third. Going after it is Donaldson. His range is a 3. That's a 6. It's going to drop in behind him. He had no chance to get that. That's going to be in shallow outfield. It'll be a base hit. So Ricard just out of Donaldson's reach into shallow left. And Ricard will hold at first base. And so now the winning run is at first, and here is Machado. Machado is 0 for 4. You kind of think he's due. You kind of think he's due for a hit. Bottom of the 10th, tied at 3. Chavez will now deal with Machado. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Ricard stays where he is. Chavez against Machado. Fans here at Oriole Park are cheering their birds. The Orioles, of course, not the Jays. Chavez will pitch. Chavez, 4-1 against the righty. Home run result. Machado against the righty needs a 16. That is a 2, and that is a walk-off. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep to left field. And all Saunders can see is it goes into the upper deck. That's your game. Orioles walk it off with a home run by Machado. 5-3 in 10 innings. Stadium cheers. Yay, 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 yay. A 2-run bomb by Machado. And they will mob him at the plate on a walk-off bomb here in the bottom of the 10th. As Manny Machado, I said he was due, and he just goes ahead and proves me right, and that is a goner. As he sent that one out, Chavez pitched him an absolute meatball, and he turned that into lasagna with a little bit of extra cheese on it. As Machado just blasted that one, Orioles win it in 10. 2 runs on 2 hits. Machado, a big-time bomb for the Orioles. They'll win it 5-3 here in 10 innings. Definitely a Game of the Year candidate. As a big win there for Manny Machado. Tough loss for the Jays. And the Orioles continue to play some pretty good baseball early here in 2016. Final line score coming up. For the Orioles, 5 runs on 8 hits and no errors. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Vance Worley. He'll go ahead and get the win. Jesse Chavez will take the loss. On a tough one here at Camden Yards, as Manny Machado blasts a 2-run bomb in the bottom of the 10th here to win the ball game. Our first real, I think that's our first real walk-off of the year. Not 100% sure, but it's definitely a walk-off there. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker coming right up. Yes, a Game of the Year candidate, absolutely. Pretty much every walk-off hit or home run or anything like that is a Game of the Year candidate, pretty much. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Blue Jays are going to take a loss here against the Orioles, 5-3 in extras. Let's see how the rest of the majors goes here. Let's see how it goes here. April 21st, Tampa Bay at Boston. Rays 7-62, that is 6. Boston 12-11, that's 0. That'll be a win for the Rays. Angels and the White Sox. Angels 20-25, that is 5. White Sox 9-33, and that's 4. That will be a win for the Halos. Seattle at the Indians. Mariners 22-54, that's 9. Indians 12-41, and that is 5. That'll be a victory for the M's. Detroit at Kansas City. Tigers 12-56, and that's 7. Kansas City 12-62, that's 8. Kansas City will beat the Tigers. Oakland and the Yankees. Athletics 11-34, and that is 4. Yankees 3-44, and that is 3. That's a win for the A's. Houston at Texas. Astros 11-34, and that is 4. Rangers 11-36, and that is also 4. That will be extras. Houston rolls a 3, plus 1 is 4. Texas rolls a 2, plus 6 is 8. That's going to be a win for the Rangers. Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers 12-11. 12-11, that is 0. Atlanta minus 321, and that is also a 0. They will tie. Dodgers roll a 6 plus 0. Braves roll a 1 plus 0. That's a win for Atlanta, for the Dodgers in extras. Cubs and the Reds. Cubs 12-22, and that's 3. Reds 5-64, and that's 7. And this one belongs to the Reds. Washington and the Marlins. Nationals 10-34, and that is 4. Marlins 3-63, and that is 6. A win for the Marlins. They'll get the win. Minnesota and Milwaukee. Minnesota 17-52, and that's 7. Brew Crew 12-15, and that's 2. That's a win for the Twins. Pittsburgh and the Padres, as John Haverly joins us here for the 10-minute ticker. Pittsburgh 9-66, that's 10. Padres 8-35, that is 4, and that's a win for the Bucks. Arizona and the Giants. Arizona 5-16, that is 1. Giants 16-64, that is 10, and that's a win for the G-Men. April 22nd, Seattle and the Angels. Mariners 8-41, and that's 4. Angels 9-63, that's 7, a win for the Halos. Texas, what time do the games usually start? 7:30 is when I try to get them in there, John Haverly. Between 7:30 and 8. I try to start at 7:30 on the dot, but I could be a little later than that. Usually, if it's a prime game like All-Star or something like that, or opening day, I'll start at 8 o'clock. But most games will always start around 7:30. Texas and the White Sox. And let's see here. Rangers. Let me get up here, back here. Rangers 6-25, and that is 2. White Sox 10-11, that's 0. That's a win for the Rangers. Cleveland and Detroit. Cleveland 7-41, and that is 4. Tigers 11-63, that is 8. And that's a win for the Tigers. Your Reds play tomorrow, actually, Mr. Wayne Scott. They are on the board tomorrow night. Red Sox and the Astros. Red Sox 14-65, that is 10. The Astros 8-14, and that is 1, and that is a win for the Bo Sox. Baltimore at Kansas City. Orioles 19-41, and that is 6. Kansas City 9-64, and that's 8. That's going to be a win for the Royals. Tampa Bay and the Yankees. Rays 7-26, that is 3. Yankees 7-44, that is 4. A win for the Bronx Bombers. Oakland at Toronto. Oakland 4-24, that is 2. Blue Jays 15-44, that is 6. A win for the Jays. Pittsburgh and the Diamondbacks. Pirates 17-15, and that is 1. Arizona 13-25, and that's 4. A win for the D-backs. Mets and the Braves. Mets 8-11, that is 0. Atlanta 9-46, and that is 5. And the Braves will beat my Mets. Cubs and the Reds. Cubs 25-21, and believe it or not, that's only 5. Reds 3-35, and that is 3. And the Cubs will still win the ball game. Dodgers and the Rockies. Dodgers 13-26, and that's 4. Rockies 12-56, that is 7, and that's a win for the Rockies. Philadelphia and the Brewers. Philadelphia 4-33, and that is 3. Brew Crew 13-63, and that's 8. That will be a win for the Brewers. Cardinals and the Padres. Cardinals 13-22, that is 3. Padres 9-64, that's 8, and it's a win for the Friars. Marlins and the Giants. Marlins 5-21, that is 2. Giants 13-64, that is 9, and that's a win for the G-Men. Twins and the Nationals, a matchup of the old Washington team versus the new Washington team. Minnesota 1166, that's 10. Nationals 1463, and that is 9. The Twins will get that victory. On to April 23rd, Seattle and the Angels. Seattle 1032, and that is 4. Angels 814, that's 1. That is a win for the M's. Texas and the White Sox. Rangers 1062, that is 7. White Sox 761, that's 6. And the Rangers get the win. Cleveland at Detroit. Indians 1763, and that's 9. Tigers 544, and that's 4. That's a win for the Tribe. Boston and the Astros. Red Sox 1533, that's 5. Astros 1061, that's 7. That will be a win for the Stros. Baltimore at Kansas City. Orioles 1851, and that is 7. Kansas City 961, that is also 7. We have a tie. Baltimore rolls a 6, plus 2 is 8. Kansas City rolls a 5, plus 2 is 7, and that's going to be a win for the O's. Tampa Bay and the Yankees. Tampa Bay 441, and that's 3. Yankees 834, and that is 4. That's a win for the Yanks. Oakland and Athletics and the Blue Jays. Athletics 415, that is 1. Toronto 1521, that's 3. A win for the Jays. Pittsburgh and the Diamondbacks. Pittsburgh 1254, and that's 7 runs. Arizona 1465, that's 10 runs. Another win for the Diamondbacks. They're playing pretty good. The Mets and the Braves. Can my Mets get at least one happy recap tonight? Mets 1133, and that is 4. Atlanta 452, and that is also 4. They will have a tie. Mets roll a 4. -1 is 3. Atlanta rolls a 1 plus 0. My Mets will get that happy recap. Cubs and the Reds, we have these two tomorrow night. Cubs 1035, and that is 4. Reds 552, and that is also 4. They will tie. They will tie. Cubs roll a 1. -2 is -1. Reds roll a 6 plus 0. And this game will also belong to the Reds. Dodgers and the Rockies. Dodgers 1161. And that is 7. Rockies 966. That is 10. A win for the Rockies. Philadelphia and the Brew Crew. Phillies 651. That's 5. Milwaukee 941, that's 4. That's a win for the Phils. Cardinals and the Padres. Cardinals 1266, that is 11. Padres 1131, that is 4. And that's a win for the Redbirds. Marlins and the Giants. Marlins 1064, that is 8. Giants 442, and that is 3. And that's a win for the Marlins. Minnesota and Washington. Twins 542, and that's 3. Nationals 1656, and that is 8. A win for the Nats. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be at Great American Ballpark. I still think it's a beautiful ballpark. A lot of home runs are hit there as well. The Chicago Cubs will take on the Cincinnati Reds. Jason Hamill will go for the Cubs, and Alfredo Simon will go for the Reds. A good game tomorrow night. Our first look at both those teams here on the network. Cubs and the Reds, Hamill and Simon. Be there or be square. John Haverly, Brian B., Baseball with the Demos, Frank Wayne Scott, Texag 75, David Vega, Clee Baseball fan, Dave Little, And let's see here. Sports Time Machine. Rodolfo Besa. Let's see. Dwayne Martz. Philip Reynolds. Steeler Fan. Joel Turney. Ron McGrath. Jeremy Brooks. DB. And, of course, Midlife Crisis. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the X-ray machines. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. A walk-off home run by Manny Machado in the bottom of the 10th. Orioles take the win over the Blue Jays 5-3. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.